Here's Mr. PlayStation 3, and here's Mr. PlayStation 4. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's UPG here, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be comparing the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 controllers. Now, these are definitely two different controllers. As you can see, just looking at them, they definitely look different from the backside. But now turning them into the front, you can see that there is definitely a few years and change since the PlayStation 3 came out in 2006, and the PlayStation 4 came out in 2014, I believe. And there are definitely some differences with these controllers, as the PlayStation 4 definitely supports Bluetooth compatibility with other things, and the PlayStation 3 does too, but to a certain extent, to where you can't really do anything with these controllers. Now, taking a look at the front of the PlayStation 3 controller, we can basically see that there's not too much to look at. We can see that there's the normal control sticks and the normal other buttons and stuff, but as you can see, there's just a PlayStation button, the select and start buttons, and nothing really too fancy. Just looking at the PlayStation 2 controller, it looks pretty much the same, and it's just a little bit too much like that. Looking at the top, we can see the two triggers and the two bumpers, and we can also see that there is a controller indicator and a USB-A control port. And just let's put that away. Now, let's take a look at the PlayStation 4 controller, and this is definitely a thing to look at, and it's just a lot of other things that you can tell from this controller. Just looking at the control sticks, they definitely look different, as they're inverted to where it comfortably fits the thumb, and you can also see on the top here that the triggers have definitely changed, that the triggers are definitely inverted to where the fingers were actually, they'll actually be able to fit completely perfect. And you can see there's a USB type B input, and also the light ports from these. And it just seems like it's actually a really cool controller just to fit in the hand. And yeah, it's just a lot of other things. Now, determining from size from both of these are definitely a little bit compared to undersized and oversized, as the PS3 controller is lighter and smaller, and the PlayStation 4 controller is bigger and heavier. And it's just so many things that you can see on here that is a little bit different. And it's just the controller layout that actually gets me, is because they actually changed the controller layout by adding the option buttons and share buttons instead of the start button and the select button. But it's just not too much of a really big difference, but considering that it's just really considerably nostalgic to both of these controllers, it's just wow, you can actually see there's a lot of stuff with it. But one more thing that I do want to point out is that both of these controllers look different in the sense of theme. So as you can see, that the PlayStation 3 controller looks a little bit different in the theme, as it does have kind of a reflection to it, but the PlayStation 4 controller actually decides to have a type of how can I say this, type of finish, a really cool finish to it. And it's just not really too good, but I mean, like, you never know, they can probably change it in a future PlayStation type of thing. But this is wow, like just considering that theme and all that stuff, it's just completely nostalgic in this case. But I will leave some links down in the description below, so that way you guys can go ahead and just choose which controller you guys would like to pick, because this video is definitely like one of those videos like, oh, I probably should pick this controller or pick that controller. But anyways, guys, hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, then make sure to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.